You're listening to Do This First, a daily personal development podcast that focuses on science-backed, actionable steps towards your best year ever. Hi, I'm Santa, your host. It is officially 67 days till the end of 2024. We're nearing the home stretch, just like Mystik Dan did, the horse that won the Kentucky Derby this past May. The owners pocketed a cool $3.1 million. Not too shabby. Today, we're talking about finishing strong by getting to the next level. I made it a point this past week, just as a little segue here, to listen to as many podcasts as I could, just to see what was going on. The vast majority of the time, it was someone or a group of people whining about this or that, and or giving advice based on their personal experience. The challenge there is your narrative would have to be very close to the person that is giving the advice, as their unique situation, background, and resources, among a lot of other things, might be light years away from yours. My approach is to look at science first and history for answers, and that can work for anybody. Why? Because what I look at is the consistent patterns, the synergistic threads that tie everything together, not the one-offs and the once-in-a-lifetime anomalies. I look at what consistently wins the day, and that's why it works. With that being said, the quest in this episode is to get to the next level, and it's centered around finding the right opportunities and acting on them. This can catapult you to realms of success that you've never thought possible. Let's go over a couple of things that are research-backed, key strategies to elevate your career and life, focusing on investment in yourself, making sacrifices, and cultivating a growth mindset, and taking actionable steps to seize opportunities. So where's the money? The first question any entrepreneur should ask is, where's the money? Identifying potential revenue streams and investment opportunities is crucial. Wealth creation often stems from evaluating current assets and identifying untapped markets. Look at your skills and your expertise and think about how they can be transformed into capital, moolah, dinero. Are there unexplored niches in your industry? And we'll talk about niches in a little bit. Consider starting a side hustle that aligns with your passions or solving a problem in your network. Expand on what you are currently offering. Legendary investors like Warren Buffett, who I absolutely adore, and real estate mogul Barbara Corcoran capitalized on their unique insights into market dynamics, spotlighting the importance of discriminating opportunity. They recognized potential avenues for growth, which paid off spectacularly. You could do the same in whatever area of business you're in, whether you're an author, whether it's entertainment, whether you're in politics. It doesn't matter what niche, but you can identify opportunities there to expand and grow and do something that others aren't doing, or do something better. You have to invest in yourself. An investment in yourself, which we've talked about across several podcast episodes, is probably the most powerful investment that you can make. This is betting on yourself. This concept revolves around allocating a portion of your income for personal and professional development. The golden rule for entrepreneurial success is living on a fraction of your income, setting aside like 5%, 10%, or even more for education, training, and networking, just anything that'll make you better. Financial experts often suggest you maintain a healthy balance between living expenses and savings. It's imperative to cover, of course, your monthly responsibilities while still carving out funds for professional growth. Financial consultant Dave Ramsey suggests using the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% of your income goes towards needs, 30% towards wants, and 20% towards savings and investments. This framework allows for sustainable growth while ensuring that you're always striving to enhance your abilities and expand your network and your reach. Sacrifice. Success often demands sacrifices. In an age of instant gratification, delaying gratification can be difficult but essential. Consider the founder of Starbucks, Howard Schultz. He's one of my favorite examples. He graduated from Northern Michigan University. Then he invested his savings into the company while living frugally. He famously took a $40,000 loan against his credit cards and lived on a tight personal budget to kickstart the brand. He often wore a simple suit and lived in a modest apartment, putting every extra dollar back into the business. His sacrifice, I would say, paid off, as Starbucks has become a global coffee powerhouse. And then Chris Gardner, whose story was popularized by the film The Pursuit of Happiness. It's a powerful example of resilience and sacrifice. After investing his last savings in medical devices that didn't sell, he found himself living in shelters, sleep stations, and even public restrooms with his toddler. Despite those hardships, Gardner persistently pursued an internship at a prestigious brokerage firm without pay, believing it would lead to a better future. He was right. He sacrificed comfort, stability, and time, often studying and piecing together his life while caring for his son. Through sheer determination and hard work, he eventually secured a full-time position and went on to establish his own brokerage firm, achieving financial success against all odds. Adjustments are usually needed when you want to get to the next level. You may have to delay instant gratification for investing your allocated money into something that has the potential of paying you back. In the business world, especially when we're talking about startups, it's called a growth mindset. It is a term popularized by one of my favorite psychologists, Carol Dweck, and refers to the belief that you can develop your abilities through dedication and hard work. This mindset is vital as it leads to resilience and a love for learning, ultimately leading to greater success. When we embrace challenges as opportunities to learn rather than just obstacles or inconveniences, we grow and rewire our brains through a shift in thinking and approach. Just like we spoke about yesterday, criticisms are merely opportunities to be better as well, when constructive, or an acknowledgement of our awesomeness when it's meritless and destructive. Sustained effort and perseverance will bring results. Just focus on the process and your progress. When you take a closer look at successful entrepreneurs and brands that broke through the next level, you find a couple of consistent steps taken that position them to greatness. Number one, I always see collaborations and partnerships. They actively sought out alliances that took them farther, and you have to do the same thing. This could involve finding the right mentorship or like-minded professionals who share your vision. Consider the co-founders of Google, Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Their collaboration resulted not only in a successful company, but transformed how we all interact with information. Strategic alliances. Leverage your existing networks to create new business models or market reach. This could be a joint venture where two companies combine resources to achieve a common goal. For example, when Starbucks partnered with Barnes & Noble, both brands created an inviting atmosphere that attracted more customers and enhanced their offerings. And by the way, Barnes & Noble is still around and opening 30 new stores next year, while some of their direct competitors like Borders fail to connect all the dots. The next level in their development kept learning. Respected entrepreneurs like Richard Branson advocate for lifelong learning as an essential component of their success. Whatever you want to learn, you can find it online or hire a coach or consultant. If you aren't adding, expanding, doing new things, you will become stagnant and irrelevant. Don't kid yourself. Niche expertise. To become an authority in your field, dive deep into specific niches. This expertise can differentiate you from competitors, leading to partnerships, consulting opportunities, speaking engagements, and a whole plethora of other opportunities. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. It's essential, though, to carve out a distinctive niche in the market. Position your brand in a way that highlights your unique skill sets and values. Use social media and content marketing to tell your story and connect with your audience. And again, we'll talk more about developing your niche tomorrow. Sponsorships and endorsements. Many of the brands and individuals that have been able to get to the next level have gotten sponsorships that align with their brand and values. Building a reputable brand opens avenues for endorsements that can absolutely take you to the next level. Again, we'll touch more on that because there's a tie in there with niche expertise, so we'll talk more about that tomorrow. Building authority. Share your knowledge by teaching courses either online or locally. This really builds your authority in your domain. It not only reinforces your own learning, but it also can build your professional network and again establish you as a go-to subject matter expert. I love Masterclass and have had a subscription for over 2 years now. For entrepreneurs and authors and other creatives, you'll find value in the platform. And because there's a lot there, and depending on your level of success, you might even be able to partner with them on teaching a class. Everyone from Stephen King and Reba to Metallica, John Legend, and Timbaland already have done this. Check it out at masterclass.com. Transforming your vision into actionable steps requires both research and planning. Understand that climbing to the next level will not happen overnight. It will require persistence and strategic execution. Keep your target in sight and continue to grow. Your belief in yourself, research, planning, and acting will help you identify and seize opportunities that others don't see. Invest in yourself and strive for personal and professional development every single day. And watch as your career and overall life reach new heights. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to leave a review. You can also read a full transcript of this podcast episode and all of my podcast episodes on my blog, which is on dothisfirst.life. And while you're there, don't forget to sign up for my weekly newsletter where I share impactful cutting-edge research on personal and professional development, on the neurosciences and brain health. I also keep you in the loop with all the things that are happening in my world as well. And while you're there, you can also listen to all of my podcast episodes. You can also listen to them on YouTube, and my handle there is @DoThisFirst. Tomorrow we'll continue with our micro series, Finish Strong. Till tomorrow.
Moving past the rain, moving past the pain, or past the color blue. I see power in you. Past welded down. Look around, they can't be found. I see a champion in you. I see a champion in you.